Today is the day. Yes, Wave Rosé champagne. Silver has hit over $100, and I've been investing in silver since 2019. My first buy was when silver was $11, and I was spiritually driven to go and buy a bunch of silver way back in the day. And my friends thought I was crazy. If you are my friend in real life, I'm sure you thought I was crazy, and I know I got a lot of flack for it. But today it has reached over $100, and a lot of my friends have been talking to me or asking me if I'm selling my silver or what I'm doing, and should they get into silver since it's so high now and it's gone up so much. And so today in this video, I'm going to talk about a dream I had way back in 2023 that has a warning. In my dream, silver did reach $100 in my dream way back then when it was trading for $24 an ounce for many, many years, and it wasn't ever moving. And after that, there was a warning in my dream, and I'm going to talk about how this warning actually could come true in real life very soon. And after that, I'm going to say some reasons why I think that you shouldn't sell your silver at $100 and you should keep it. But it's not financial advice, and you can do whatever you want. So let's get into it. My dream from 2023. So at this time in my real life, I had purchased a bunch of silver, like I said, and I in my dream, the price of silver was $43 and some odd cents, and I was bringing my friend in to buy some silver at my local coin shop. And I know the owner of this coin shop very well. His name is Jack. And so I went to the store with my friend, and there was a line out the door. There's so many people trying to buy silver. I could hardly get myself in the door. And once I did, the owner was at behind the counter, and he sees me and he tells me to come to the front of the line and talk to him because he knows me. And I felt kind of bad budging in front of everybody, but I'm just like, well, you know. And I said, "Hey, Jack, I want to buy, or my friend wants to buy some Buffalo Rounds. And if you know what a Buffalo Round is, it's a Buffalo Round. It's got a buffalo on it. It is one of the coins that silver stackers like to hold because one, it has a very low premium, or usually around $2 an ounce, and it's very recognizable. So um, I asked Jack in my dream, I said, I want some Buffalo Rounds, and he's like $75 an ounce. And I'm just like, but Jack, the spot price of silver is $43. Like, shouldn't it be like $45 for like somewhere in the 40s? And he's just like, no, it's $75 and you're not going to get it today. Like, there is a shortage. I can't get enough silver. Look at all this demand in my store. Everybody wants silver. And then at this moment in my dream, I realized that silver was just $100 like a month ago. And I said, Jack, I know silver was $100 a month ago, but that was a month ago. And, I just don't understand. And he's just like, it's $75, take it or leave it, and you're not going to get it today. And so that was the end of my dream. And here we are today in real life. Silver has hit $100. And it might sound shocking that it would go back down to under $50 an ounce, but I follow the silver market quite closely. And now I'm going to share with you on how possibly my dream could come true within a month. And it's not financial advice. I'm just trying to warn anybody that why this could happen. And the price of silver, oh my gosh, it's over, as I'm recording this, it's over $103 an ounce, which is quite great. That's awesome. And I don't know if anybody knows or if you guys know, but the futures market on the COMEX or the CME group, they set the price for the spot price. So right now it's trading over $103. This is the live on the COMEX futures, which is 1,000 ounce bars. So this is the industrial bars, the huge bars, 1,000 ounces. And so that's how we're getting our price today. But in the future, the COMEX or the CME group, however you want to call them, is launching a 100-ounce silver futures market. It's launching February 9th. My actual birthday, which is really crazy. Yes, I'm an Aquarius. And yes, this is my real birthday. It's February 9th. And this is crazy. It says, even in their own overview, the high demand silver market is now more accessible than ever. The 100-ounce silver futures contract will offer a low cost, manageable entry point, letting you trade a full silver position with less capital. And that is key. So this is going to open for the banks to manipulate the silver price even more. They're having a hard time keeping the silver price down on the 1,000 ounce. They keep raising the margins on that side, and now they're opening this retail market, futures market, and this is how I think that possibly they will crash the price of silver, the spot prices, by using this futures market that's opening on February. And this is how my dream could come true, is that they are going to manipulate this down to under $50 an ounce. And it's going to cause a lot of chaos, and people might get scared to sell their silver. That's how it could happen. I also want to say is that I don't know if you guys have heard, this announcement happened on January 14th. It's a whole memo about imports of processed critical minerals and derivative products. So this doesn't say silver in it, but it screams silver. They can't get enough silver. I mean, you can read this whole thing. It talks about how the price is manipulated basically, and we need to talk to our partners and find our critical minerals, which silver is one of them, and get it secured within 180 days. And it's talking about basically how we're going to refine it and how we're going to get it. And they have a deadline of 180 days. And 180 days from January 14th is July 14th. So this is basically going to put a floor on the price of silver. And I can tell you it's going to be over $100, because if they can't find the silver at $100, that means that they're going to have to pay over market, and it's going to set the floor. I mean, even right here, the secretary further found out critical minerals markets are prone to price volatility. So I'm calling, but it might be $200 by July 14th. And even if my dream does come true, that the spot price goes down here in a month, so February 23rd would be a month from today. It's going to be short-lived. It's only going to last for maybe a couple of months, because this action by the US government to have a price floor on silver by July 14th, this is only going to cause the price to be over $100. So my warning to everyone, if you own physical silver and you want to sell it at these high prices before potentially it goes down, I would just say to you, do you really need that cash? Like, do you need to pay for your mortgage? Do you need to pay for your rent? Do you need, food or whatever you need right now? Then maybe you should sell some because it is going to go down. But Otherwise, I would wait. I would wait to sell. It's going to go higher. We have 6 months until then, and I would hold because silver is so much more valuable. The fundamentals of silver haven't changed. It still is in a deficit. It's still critical. We're using more silver than we're producing or bringing out of the ground. Um, right now, I think that silver is still the best investment. It was the best investment in 2025, and it's going to be the best investment in 2026 as well. And so I'm not personally selling, but if you need to sell, I understand if you need that cash because it is, it's at all-time highs and it might go down in February. And I'm just don't be panicked by it. It's only going to happen for a little while. And also, no, if your friends and family don't have any silver or if you want more silver, maybe by the end of February might be a great time to buy, but just know that maybe you're not going to get the spot price. Maybe you're going to have to pay, up to $30 premium like it was in my dream. So still at $75, if my dream is completely correct and you can buy it $75, it's still a steal of a deal. It still will be going up. It will be over $100 by the summer again. And just, you know, hold. I'm holding. I think it's gonna go over 200, maybe 250 by the end of the year, and I couldn't be happier. I am going to crack my champagne, and I'm not going to be worried. I'm not going to have fear that my silver is going to zero. Silver's not going to zero, but it might have a big correction, but it's going to be short-lived. All right, everybody, have a great day. Have a great weekend.